The train is coming. Actually, they come several times a day. Couple times a day, couple times a night. This one's going slow because it's going to stop at the Ford factory. This one has one engine, two engines, three engines, four engines, five engines, six engine cars. Let's count that again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engine cars. 7 engine cars. And you see the first two are facing forward, the third one is facing backwards, and the fourth one is facing forward. The fifth one is facing backwards. The sixth one is facing forward. And the last one is facing backwards. So they can move in reverse or forward, whichever way they want. And sometimes they stack them like that based on detachment strategy. When they reach a location where they want to detach that and move it on, would the detachment and moving on process be more expedited if it were facing backwards? So that's how that goes. And I wonder if this train really needs all those cars. If this train is being pulled at 7 cars, there's two things that could be happening. One, it wants to take the engine cars as cargo to drop them off somewhere. The second thing is that the train is super long and actually needs all that power. So the train is stopped, and I think only the first 2 engines are actually running. The rest are quiet. I can't hear them. These trains are more gas efficient than a car. They can go, well, if these are older trains, they might not be that efficient, but they're very efficient. The latest models go probably more than 400 miles on a gallon. That's somewhere around 600-700 kilometers for 4 liters of diesel. Because they use the diesel to run a generator, and then they use the generator to run the electric motor to power the wheels. And electric motors have more torque, and that's what trains need. They need more torque than horsepower because the amount of loads that they pull, the amount of load as far as weight that they pull needs the horsepower, or actually needs the torque. It needs more torque to get the heavy load moving. The horsepower, on the other hand, if you have a light load and a lot of speed, your horsepower will get you there. Torque, if you have a lot of load but not too much speed, yep, torque will do that. Cars that have equal amounts of torque as they do horsepower, you would think that that's an even balance. But when you get a car to those thresholds of equal power to, as far as horsepower to torque, that's when you can spin the wheels, you know, get more power in the wheels than the rubber can actually grip the road. But then again, You could get a low-powered engine that has equal horsepower to torque ratio. That's a flat car. A lot of the flat cars coming this route usually carry the rolls of steel or aluminum. Nowadays it's more likely to be aluminum used for the body panels of making cars. Now these are tanker cars, and they're black, dark and gloomy because of their contents. I see some that say hydrochloric acid, and to have 5 to 10,000 gallons of hydrochloric acid per car. Hydrochloric acid can, well really, even a human being can dissolve a human being in no time, bones and all. So if there are hydrochloric acid spill nearby, could, even if the people were able to get away, it can eat up a lot of property and probably be hard to get out of the soil. This car here is being completely graffiti. That could be graffiti from as far away as California, who knows, but here in Kentucky. So this is the road home. Pedaling the bicycle on the road home. Oh, you can see the big trees are now getting their leaves back. Alright, let's cut the camera off and focus